Hello everyone, welcome back to Spire 2. I'm gonna do my audio checks and then see if we're good to go. Alright, last time, had some pretty successful runs. Didn't have to do any more save quits, thankfully. Had some fun ones. Been ending the runs at pretty good HP. We're only 15 wins away from victory here. Now, these next 15 wins are the hardest, particularly the 10 after this next 5, though I will say, as a difficulty jump, I think Ascension 8 is one of the higher difficulty jumps in the entire game. Just all the ones before are a little less impactful than this one. This one changes the numbers just enough to matter. But yeah, just go back over it. 40 wins, 0 losses. We're starting to get there. Not sure how many runs I'll do today. Really just depends on how I'm feeling, if I'm playing well. When we get to Ascension 9 and 10, I will be... what's the right word? I'm gonna be a lot more careful in how I play and when I attempt it. And I want to make sure I'm doing it on a good day. Like, yeah, yesterday I wasn't playing very well, but I figured I could probably just go ahead and play anyways. As long as we're still trying at most. Watching these videos upload daily, happy to finally be able to tune in. Hey! Good to hear it. Yes. We will hopefully do well today. Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw today's video, but gotta start uploading more. Alright, are we good? I think I'm good. I think I'm mentally prepared. Gotta have OBS up. There we go. We'll start with the Ironclad. So I think this one has the most impact on Ironclad over all the other characters. At least that's the way I feel about it. A lot of the other characters take more control in the early game, whereas Ironclad just likes to beat down as fast as possible, and more health prevents that. Now sacrifice. I mean, procure an ambergris and add a guilty to the deck. So this curse goes away. Upgrades aren't that crazy for Ironclad early. You watched the Necrobinder run? Yeah. That was a rough one. Man, I made a couple of mistakes on that run. A couple of bad mistakes. And one final mistake. I actually just, I could have still won that final fight if I was smarter. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't played with the Niao Sacrifice much. It seems really strong, having a potion that heals you for 50% of your max HP, and then if used, you can take an extra turn. Like, that kind of insulates us from a really bad mistake. Kind of also lets us take a more aggressive route in general. Like, we won a bunch of fights at that point. There's a really aggressive route in here. Like, even with the curse, it's maybe not so bad. As always, it's a good thing to try a thing on a streak. You know? Where else do you experiment but on a 40 win streak? I couldn't tell you. Alright. So let's make sure we don't misclick that on a time where I don't actually want to use it. I've been known to accidentally discard potions that I intended to use before. It has happened. Okay. It's not too bad, though. Yeah, the extra HP here. See, 3 strikes this turn. Last time would have killed. This time, doesn't. So now we have to take 6 more damage instead of healing. So, that's the difference the HP makes. Now, what do I want here? I mean, Cinder is a damage card. That is what we want right now. Thunderclap is also maybe okay. Taunt is kind of damage, but it's block damage. I like Taunt the most as a card, is the thing. I mean, this is kind of damage. Am I convincing myself to take it? I think Cinder is the correct choice here. But we're going to go visit a shop, right? So we'll probably find damage in the shop, and we only have a regular combat next. I think we can do this, and if we run into real trouble, we'll use the ambergris. Yeah. This should be fine. Takes out the twig slime. What if we should have done it there instead? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we should have attacked the twig slime. Maybe that was the proper play. So either way, we're taking 3 here. Yeah, I think if I was to redo that fight, attacking this twig slime would have been better. The big one could have ended sooner with taking less damage. That said, we didn't take too much. Ooh, and it's battle trance. I mean, I want to take damage, but it's battle trance. You never know if you're going to find another one. Like I said, we'll find damage in here. Yeah, we did find damage in here. Rupture is really good scaling. It's not necessarily what we're looking for right now. I think Uppercut is our best damage option in the shop. I don't hate Perfected Strike, but it's not really on my high list. I like Shockwave. I think it's just Uppercut. It's good into, well, every fight we have. Shockwave's also good. And it's kind of damage. And damage mitigation. Shockwave's actually really good. If I could buy both, maybe I would. Remove Guilty in a few combats. Could I buy these two? I could buy Shockwave and Perfected Strike. Yeah, Shockwave's really strong sometimes. Yeah, it's it's true. Like we could do, instead of Uppercut, Shockwave and Perfected. Maybe that's better. I don't know, Perfected's kind of a worse card overall, but we still have our 5 strikes, right? Not going to build heavily into strikes, most likely. We are on a semi-dangerous path. I don't know, I think I like this. I would have loved the Jackpot too. I think Jackpot's just really fun. Would have bought that if I had the money. So here's a Shockwave. That'll help us on the Shrinker Bug. So we have a defend, attack, attack. Not too bad. Always play around Hellraiser. I wish. Okay, then they're dead. Not too bad. Hey, Pommel Strike. It's a good card. Howl from Beyond. Good AoE option for us. I mean, like playing around Hellraiser would be like a Pommel Strike pick, I suppose. Headbutt's just a really good card. Gets us our best card back. Probably Battle Trance often, since that's 3 cards, and we often would want to see more cards draw through our deck a little bit better. Howl from Beyond is a good AoE option. I think the buff to this really helped out a lot. Playing at the end of your turn, dealing 18 damage. Yeah, the only thing is we don't have an exhaust yet. Pommel Strike does increase Perfected Strike's damage. It does also draw. Like, Pommel Strike's not a bad ad. Like, no matter what, I think Pommel Strike is okay. And if I think Pommel Strike's okay, let's take it. I don't know if that's correct at all. Transform a card into Peck. Don't necessarily want to transform this card into Peck. Could attach Slither to like a Perfected Strike. It's not really what you want to attach Slither to. I don't know. Theoretically, it could be better. It should be better more often than it'll be worse. But there's going to be times where the bad variance really messes you up. Removing a strike here would decrease our damage. So that's one reason not to just transform a strike into a Peck right now, even though strength is common on the Ironclad. I don't know, it's probably still worth it. Let's not think about it too hard. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to take damage from these enemies. If I'd taken the Howl from Beyond, this would have been more doable, but still spooky. Okay, it is the statue fight. So we can do 1, and then this is 3. Would that ever be more than 3? I don't think so. No. Okay. Should have done the Peck first. Bash, Pommel, then we could always retain if we need to. We don't need to just yet. Not looking good. We don't have any like 0 cost attacks. It's definitely a problem. This could be where we retain. Shockwave. Gonna hit. Just take 17. Pommel strike. The perfected is quite high here. Take 17 again. So 1, 2. So these all do 9. Likely to draw a lot of attacks next turn. Don't want to take all the damage. And if we draw 3 attacks next turn, we should win. I'm drawing 2 at the very least. Okay, yeah. A little bit spooky. Okay, so big damage cards. Cool. All of these are big damage. I think we could maybe do Dismantle. I mean, we have Shockwave, we have Taunt, we have Bash. Yeah, I think Dismantle should be online pretty often. And let's rest. We don't have any upgrades we desperately need, so we should be okay. Ice Cream. Ice Cream's really good. Ice Cream opens up a lot of doors. Is this the time to play Shockwave? Probably still is. Need to get that damage out there. Guilty should be going away soon. So we definitely want to play the Dismantle. Might want to just block twice. Could deal 21 damage instead. Probably just kill next turn with Perfected Strike and something else. Yeah, before they put stuff in. It's gonna be more close of a fight than I would like. Especially with a draw like this. Oh boy, oh boy. So we'll kill this one. Take a bunch of damage. Full block here. Kind of wish that was not guilty and was an infection instead. Because we could have had perfect block. Don't necessarily want to draw the double infection, but at the same time, if we don't, we could take more damage on a future turn. Okay, taking 3 here. Yeah, you see, this kind of turn sucks. Taking 19. Guess we could rest again before the final elite. No, wait, we can kill this guy, right? 16 plus 6 actually does kill you. Thank you, Pen Nib. Then we still take 9 for our troubles. Okay. So taking 13 currently. I mean, I think it's just... I had an extra energy this turn. Oh. No, we could have killed him without taking any more damage. That was the stupid play. So maybe I'm not doing great today. Maybe I don't do too many runs. Guilty's gone. Okay, we got Courier. That actually is going to help us a lot. Bloodletting, I think, is pretty good. Colossus, pretty good in our deck for sure. It's a lot of block. I do need energy, though, especially with Battle Trance. I don't know. I really feel like I need energy. Dex Potion over Vuln Potion. Heals? Not heals. Bully's pretty good, though. Anchor's pretty good. Then Tremble. Like to top that off. That seems really strong. Because it is really strong? Yeah. Can't buy the Tremble, though. I was 2 gold off. I didn't do the actual math. Well. And remember, we can always use our potion to get out of trouble. It's a very reasonable thing to do. I'm actually, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to save energy this turn. I feel like that matters to me a lot. So we can taunt, draw, bloodletting, weaken, hit for 27, take very little. That seems good. Like, I feel like I played that correctly. So we have dismantle, do we have pen nib coming up? So in 3, wait, is it in 3 it'll work, or is it in 3 then we set it up? So 7, 8, 9, right? 3 is we just set it up. This is on the every 10th attack. So yeah, we don't have a pen nib out. Not yet anyway. Do we still win anyways? 12 plus 24 is 36. Plus 15. Yeah, we still win anyway. For sure, because we're going to do more than 15. We'll do 21. Good. Okay, conflagration. It's good with strength gain, but we don't have strength gain. But we expect to pick some up. I mean, we have setup strike if we want to do some strength gain. Setup strike's good with Peck. It's good enough with Bully. It's good enough with dismantle. Maybe we actually do just take the setup strike, or maybe we take setup strikes in the future. Conflagration's still not terrible damage. I mean, it's 8 damage for 1, which isn't great. But it gets better. And it is AoE, which does matter. This helps on a lot of fights in Act 2, which is really what I'm thinking about. So I think it could be okay. Not the best start today? Yeah, not the best start today. It's giving the turn to conserve energy as big brain play. Ooh, yeah, we're trying. Today might not be my strongest day. But you know what? That could be okay. You need some AoE though? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I do want some AoE. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. Well, we have this fight. That's cool. Not a fight I prefer. Snapping Jackfruit. It's literally just dead, actually. Should we have done this on the Flyconid? We could have done 54 damage. I need to think about my turns more. This isn't the biggest misplay, but this is pretty bad. Let's save energy again. So we are less likely to take damage in the future. We want to pick Shockwave, right, when we get it. It's one of the important things about our build. Yeah, sure. And then you do 9 and you do 13, so the answer's pretty obvious. Okay. Yeah. Ice cream is important to play around, but it's also hard for me and my tired brain sometimes. Armaments could be okay with this deck. We have like no upgrades at all. Could start to upgrade our deck via armaments. It's a slow play that I don't particularly care for that much, but it would be really strong in this particular deck, especially with a battle trance already. Could just like take the armaments, upgrade the armaments. Do you not allow yourself to reset? I do not. Well, usually, I don't know. I've had to reset once this run, or this entire like streak, I should say. We have one save quit on the tally just for that. I have a message in the description explaining my thought process here. But the idea is to use as few as possible now. Originally, it was don't have any, but due to it being stressful for me, it's now going to be do as few as possible. So if we have to reset, we will. I think ambergris is like particularly strong in that context, right? Because like we can kind of push things to the limit, and then if we have to reset, we could use this. That's like one of the reasons that I don't allow resets, is like it does make you a lot stronger. I guess of a player in a sense, but I don't know. I'm also just curious if this can be done more reasonably, and I think by like stronger players than me, then probably it could. I don't think I'm like bad at the game, but I think there are definitely some people who are significantly better. Armaments headbutt. Armaments headbutt. I think it's probably correct to take one of these. We could also take the twin strike. Gotta buff up the perfected strike. Imagine we get like a Hellraiser. Just like take the hit. We'd have more multi-strike cards for some reason and no strength gain. That feels really bad. Yeah, twin strike I think is not the play. I think that's pretty clear. That's like the one thing I'm more confident in right now, is that it's not twin strike. I think armaments is good. I don't know. I'm actually gonna take the armaments and upgrade the armaments. I feel like that's just really strong. And then if we have to use the potion on this fight, we will. I'm gonna use the dexterity potion, almost for sure. Oh, here's an armaments turn, I guess. Yeah. Anchor, not so good on this fight. Will be good for a lot of future fights, though. Okay. So, taunt. Do a bloodletting to block a little bit more. Also, bloodletting just stacks energy. Right, we don't ever lose the energy that we gained. Can't be wasted. Ice cream's incredibly strong. Okay, we get a weaken here. Would like to block a little bit more. And do I want to attack with a strike or not? I think the answer is no. I think we want to hold on to our energy again. This is a tight fight for only 40 HP, but should be okay. The challenge is just such a big time investment, and most of it is in low ascensions. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. It's a huge time investment. And again, you can very easily lose in low ascensions, but like it's... Dang, I was kind of hoping to get an armaments here. We could just do enough damage to knock him out of his state right now. Is that worthwhile? Could do a bash into perfected strike. No, we'd have to do the perfected strike first. Good thing I saw that. Then I think we can win the rest of the fight on this amount of HP, and if we can't, well... Whoopsie daisies. In fact, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Because that lets me play strikes more easily. He's no longer gonna be weakened. So the question is, do I block? Do I just attack? Just go all out? I feel like blocking's pretty important here. I feel like taking only 5 is good. But that could be wrong. Like, genuinely. Have an extra vulnerable for next turn. Probably don't need to bloodletting. Yeah, there's like no draw on which bloodletting now would help me with 3 energy already, so I think we're good. Dexterity potion was a good move. We have Pendip set up. I don't know if it's going to be good on like the first attack, but maybe. We could do something like a Terra Sunder. Again, no strength gain would kind of means Terra Sunder's not as good. Stoke is good for like Aeon Glass, I suppose. Brand's also fine in the Aeon Glass context. Brand also makes a lot of our other strength gain, or like, sorry, multi-attack cards that we currently have pretty good. And starts filtering out our deck. I think I think Terra Sunder is just like the best damage card Ironclad has access to. Because it works whenever enemies damage you too, right? Like this just starts hitting a lot of additional times. Our main problem is that we have 0 strength, which is not likely to last, mind you, right? So like eventually Terra Sunder will be like the destroyer of gods. It's just that right now it's not. But we also don't need Terra Sunder to be the destroyer of gods with the amount of attack we have. So like maybe I should just prepare for what we have right now and use Brand? I don't know. I think Terra Sunder's too strong to ignore. I think all of these make our deck stronger. I'm gonna take the Brand right now. It feels weird. What do we get? Corruption. Maybe play a skill, exhaust it, and also all skills cost 0. With Ice Cream, that's kind of interesting, though I'm a little bit worried about doing that. Velvet Choker, unlikely. Transforming all strikes and defends, well, Perfected Strike starts to become bad. Unless it could transform that too, but we're definitely going to do this. I think transforming all strikes and defense is really strong. And look at that, we got heavily rewarded, I would say. So we have Rupture, right? So whenever we take damage from a card, which I think all we have, well, we have Brand and Bloodletting now. So we'll gain strength that way. We have Bully, which is just actually going to be a huge damage card for anything that's vulnerable for a significant length of time. So we'll probably upgrade like Shockwave soon, because applying Weak for a while is good as well. That's just crazy good. Yeah, I think our deck just like skyrocketed. Pandora delivered. Yeah, Pandora is super fun. I agree with that. Just go on like this elite path. Go into like 2 campfires. I can just take like a bunch of fights. See a bunch of card rewards. What am I looking for now? I don't know. Pandora's box like really messed with my... Oh, we got a second taunt too. Plus we have a rage. We'd like to upgrade the rage. I suppose we want to upgrade the brand. Well, we want to upgrade Rupture first. Brand with Howl from Beyond is pretty neat. Pillage is really cool, especially with all the bullies. I don't know. This deck looks really good now. Like, I feel like I should push elites more, but I can't do that and visit shops because all the shops are on the other side. But maybe I should, I don't know. There's also only like, I guess I could do technically a 3 elite path, but I don't like 5 fights in a row into an elite, into another elite. That seems like pushing it, even for this deck. Although with Ambergris we probably could, to be honest. And the main thing is I don't know how strong this deck is just yet, and one thing I do notice is like, we don't have as much block. We have less block than before. Just a little bit less. Rage does count as some decent block, but it's significant. So we want upgrades. So I'm gonna go like this right side path. I'm not worried about my money as much right now. So we don't want to take damage. As much anyways. We're pen nibbed currently. Neat. I'm gonna have to like remove this. I guess we didn't have to play our armaments. Not that it hurts that badly. Does 15 damage to that guy. We can play the Bloodletting. I feel like Bloodletting solves this fight. Santa Pandora doesn't give block cards. Yeah. Thankfully, we don't really need block cards. Like, we're gonna be pretty okay without a lot of block. Still looking for more energy. And energy efficient cards. Anger could be an okay card to add to this deck. But I think I'm going to skip for now. Unrelenting's fine. But I think we're going to skip for now. Okay. Ooh. Armaments, Rage. Dismantle, Bully. Get enough block. Didn't do as much damage as we possibly could have, but that's okay. You want to do Pillage first? Got Taunt. Okay. Do I have to take damage this fight? I don't think it's too bad if I do take damage this fight. We could Shockwave. This just does 1,000,000 damage. Okay. Power Potion over Heart of Iron? Unsure. Ooh. Unrelenting Plus. That's a significantly better card. I think Burning Pact is pretty good too. But it's not upgraded. Unrelenting being upgraded is actually a big deal. 20 damage is significant. Lets us play Howl from Beyond for free. Lets us play Bash for free. Significantly like reduces ice cream cost for expensive cards sometimes. Molten Fist also, I guess, is a good thing to look at. Look at how many bullies we have, right? Like Molten Fist, with all the vulnerable that we have, is pretty strong too. Maybe I actually just take that. Could lose Ambergris and gain 10 max HP. I think not. Actually, you know what? I think instead we'll make Conflagration deal maybe 40 damage as a base. Yeah. Just a base AoE 40 damage sounds good. As tempting as the other offers were. Shockwave here gets rid of their stuff, but doesn't really help me that much. Well, it does block in full, which is nice. Guess I could do this. Fully block it out. Almost strike. Battle trance. There's our conflagration. I was looking for you. And I don't even think we have to take the damage from bloodletting. It's a little bit greedy, but just the tiniest bit of greed. Would we rather play 2 attacks? Yeah, I guess we would to get up to pen nib faster. Looks promising, but look at the shining 10 max HP. I know. Colossus. Okay. So yeah, one of these question marks ended up being a fight. That's not a huge problem for us. And we have Heart of Iron for this fight, so it's not so bad either. Could upgrade the conflagration. Not play Rupture. Does that seem correct? Does that seem correct to anybody? Or would you rather play like the Rupture? I don't know. I feel like upgrading conflagration to hit one more time, then doing taunt, then playing said conflagration. That does a lot. I like this. Okay. So, can play vulnerable, play Colossus. We're not taking any damage now. Draw cards. We're probably playing the Bloodletting, and then we'll just play the Shockwave. Keep this as simple as possible. Bullies should do better damage. We have Pen Nib that we can bash this guy with. I think that's okay to do. Sure. Blood Potion. Can I drink it now? It's not really that big of a deal. The old conflag was so bad. Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, that conflagration was absolutely awful. Kind of thinking about Setup Strike still. It's an interesting card. I'm looking at Expect a Fight too, that we don't have enough draw. And it's unupgraded, so we'd have to spend an upgrade on it to really get the energy that we'd like from it. We don't need to pick up too many more cards, right? Like every card we add means less chance of seeing this conflagration, which is going to help a lot on the room fights. Though we do need to add things for boss fights, but I mean, I think we actually aren't too bad in a boss fight either. Like, I think this run is looking pretty strong now. Especially if I upgrade the Rupture. Could take a second Rupture. I don't know if that's correct, though. That sounds a little bit, well, not terrible. I don't know, maybe it's actually totally fine to take the second Rupture. Maybe I should take Setup Strike, though, but weirdly, I'm feeling the second Rupture. Alright. We'll see if I made the correct choice with the Heart of Iron here. I feel like I did. So we draw... Rupture. Okay. I will play it at least. Could upgrade this Bully. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back around. I'm not going to play it, though. We still block in full, because this is not Ascension 9 just yet. Draw. Okay, that's good draw. Actually, kind of an excellent turn. We'd like to upgrade the Shockwave as well. We'll hit him kind of hard. Setting up for the big conflagration. Okay. Kind of got there. 16 times 4. Plus 16. It's not where I really want it to be. Could cycle back around. So this is what, 64? It says we have 80 total damage. We'd have to do 30. We have 30 in the deck. But we'd have to go through 5 more dazes. It's maybe wrong to do. I don't think playing this will matter much. $16 plus 16. We got there. Got him. Tremble upgraded. We love Tremble upgraded, actually. With this many bullies, I think that's great. Shockwave Plus goes to 5/5. That's correct. Always take some time here. Bing Bong or Mr. Struggles? I think we're looking for Mr. Struggles. I don't think we're going to Bing Bong. Could fight another elite here instead of getting an upgrade, though we are upgrade. No, we're so far behind in upgrades. I need to prioritize upgrades right now. I think that makes our deck stronger. I was going to say one of these ruptures for sure, but maybe I just want to upgrade the Conflag. Maybe that has the biggest impact on what we see right now, right? This is just like insta-solves Decimillipede. Or this fight. Okay. Hold up. Okay, there's a number of things we can do on this fight, and I need to figure out which one's the best. So I like want to play Pommel Strike to like draw a little bit more, but we have this Howl from Beyond. That we could armaments it. We could do 24. With vulnerable is 36. Just nearly kills these. Look at that. Look at the Ascension 8 immediately being impactful. Been like one off of kills of so many enemies. It's funny how much that impacts the run. Particularly, I guess, Ironclad, right? Because you're often killing to mitigate damage. Either way, though, because it's Ascension 8 and not 9, we can full block the Bullbug Rock, which is nice. It's actually a big deal. So other thing we could do is armaments the Bloodletting. Then I think we Tremble here. I think we still do the Howl from Beyond. Then we take you out. And then we could Brand the Rage. Yeah, I think that sets us up pretty well. Pillage. Battle Trance. I know we used up our glorious thing here. Alright, we get extra energy from Gremlin Horn. It's really nice on fights like these. Hey, there's Conflag. Could have just drawn you earlier. Vicious, I think, is great for the deck. So great, I might want to upgrade it immediately. Then we need we just need more draw now. Okay. Don't hate Potion of Binding here, genuinely. If we can like upgrade our bully. Maybe just save our energy. Maybe just save our energy. I think Vicious is good. Can taunt vulnerable. Can look a little deeper. Taunt vulnerable again. Don't have Bloodletting yet. Could just straight up play vulnerable. Okay, now we really want to draw our Bloodletting. Thank you. 15 times 5. Maybe we should have waited and just played the Shockwave instead. That could have been better. Now that I'm looking at it, I think Shockwave is actually even more likely to make us take less damage going throughout the fight. Though we're going to take some damage next turn regardless. No, wait a second. No, we don't. I'm stupid. We have Pendib. This is why it's good to take your time. Yeah, now it's 5 times to... Oh. Yeah, no, it's fine. For a second I thought we were one short, but no, that's not how that works. Could take another taunt. I really don't see the point, though. Could take a second Molten Fist. It's funny with all the things, but no. I scream for Strike Dummy. Wow, talk about some of the worst trades in history. Gremlin Horn for Strawberry, not really what I want to do either, or Intimidating Helmet for Mailbox. This is... I love the helmet right now in this deck. It is nice having the block, but I guess we could get some extra potions for resting sometimes. I don't know. Supposedly we'll do that at some point. Can upgrade a Rupture. Still think it's a good play. Well, it's even better now. We could just play the Conflagration now. It's not a big waste. We'll save energy. Take 6 damage. Okay. Now we're doing 43 with our other card there. Ooh, drew into the Shockwave. That was one reason not to draw. Let's play our Battle Trance now. Darn, I was hoping for the upgraded armaments. That would have been nice. Okay. Play our Vicious. Might as well play our attacks. We're doing 43 damage a go, though. Like, it's not gonna be too terrible. Sometimes you get, like, no good trades. Always painful. Yeah. So, I mean, this is pretty good. You can just full block this turn. Play Rupture 2 for, like, no reason. Might as well. Seems good. Draw into 1,000,000 damage. Yeah. Does seem to be about 1,000,000 damage. Okay, and then this Conflagration is back up to being super strong. You love to see it. All I need is Pendib. Okie dokie. I think Crimson Mantle helps get us where we want to go. Pyre's very interesting, actually. Maybe Pyre's crazy here. I don't know if we can use that much energy, though. I mean, we kind of can. I don't know. Maybe it is just Pyre. Interesting. Ice Cream makes a lot of things possible. We don't have any X cards. Crimson Mantle could be okay, though, of course, for sure. I mean, triggers the Ruptures every turn, which is nice. Eventually, it gives us, like, swifter inevitability, but Pyre is also pretty good. I don't know. I'm going to take the Crimson Mantle. Done a few Pyre runs lately. That's my reasoning. It is Aeon Glass. Is Aeon Glass. Okay. So what are we going to do? What do we do about that? Crimson works well with all the Ruptures? Yeah, it's true. That's my thinking too. Jewelry box. Could just upgrade our entire deck. Then we don't have to worry about upgrades anymore. We are like in hyper upgrade debt. We have this Ambergris potion. Yeah, we could just like take safe-ish routes. Go to a shop, like fight this elite here, heal here. Maybe heal here if we have some really bad early fights. Go up the middle route. Like, we don't need that many more cards to add to the deck. I don't really need to see that. Just need to upgrade our Apotheosis. Yeah, I think having just a bunch of upgraded cards sounds good. Like here. Sounds good here. If you get royally approved Apotheosis, then it's GG. You don't even need royally approved, it's just already innate. Yeah, no, you're good. I know. It's a pretty crazy card. Guess we just... Wait, can we kill... 15 times 2 is 30, plus... this Perfected Strike's looking pretty sad, huh? Maybe that's the first card I remove. So we can't kill, so we might as well just block. Just play Tremble. It's funny having this many bullies. Anyways, it's Conflagration there. Cruelty, yeah. Should help. Nope, you don't get my Shockwave. Ooh, Crimson Mantle, you could maybe take. I'll let you take my Pillage. We might be forced to take too much damage otherwise. One time, Conflagration will show up, like, immediately. That'll be awesome. That'll be the stuff of legends. But right now, we're just gonna eat some max HP damage. There's nothing I can do. That Ascender's Bane showing up early. We have 29 cards in the deck. Like, come on. Really? You're gonna show up that early? Every time? Look at all these bullies. Might as well play Battle Trance at this point. Okay. So... I think you're dead. Can't draw. It's funny though. It's pretty good. 9 out of 10 in bowling. We're having fun. Yeah, this is definitely fun. Headbutt. Headbutt helps us get Conflagration more. That is something I would like. That'll probably help speed up the final fight just that much more. Furno also isn't bad. We can make something not Exhaust. I bet that's just Apotheosis. No, it's also Tremble. Or Molten Fist. Cool. Well, or Shockwave. Yeah, no, I don't really care about any of those exhausting or not. I guess the Shockwave, maybe on the Iron Glass fight I might care. Maybe. Debating whether I wanted to do the vulnerable or not. This fight can hurt sometimes. I just use fish oil. Time to eat some damage. Conflagration could also show up early. That is a thing that can happen. I know the game doesn't like want you to believe that that's a thing that can happen. But trust me, I've seen it. Dude, come on. Come on. There it is. Oh, with Pendant too. Funny. Bludgeon, unnecessary. We already have a bunch of bludgeons. They're called Stomp. Okay, maybe I just rest here. No, I'd like to upgrade the Apotheosis. Is it any... Yeah, there's a danger here, I suppose. Nah, let's rest here then. Attack potion? Sure. The early fights did indeed go poorly. Fight Elite here. Apotheosis. Can rage this turn. Maybe I should have kept the rage for a later turn. I don't know. What am I worried about on this fight? Not a ton. Play Vicious. Play our cruelty. Could play an attack potion. I don't think that's that crazy. Fiend Fire actually sounds great. Seems awesome. Take a bunch of damage. Oh, right, because, yeah, you unupgrade our cards because you're a little jerk. Do we have Vicious? We do, so we do draw. If I do it this way. Stop unupgrading my cards, please. Thank you. Draw. Okay. Some really crazy damage there. Alright. Pathos got even better with Spire 2 with an 8. That's insane. Yes, but you can only find it as a oh my god, miniature cannon. Oh my god, offering. Okay. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. You can only find it as a boss reward, basically. And it is the boss reward. Not saying it isn't insane, but it can't just appear on any run in like a shop or something. So there's a bit of a difference, and boss rewards are often very strong. So weirdly enough, there's been a good number of times I've skipped Apotheosis. Now I don't think we need anything to really win the run anymore. I think like both these cards are really good to add. So I'm gonna do that. Like we don't need to search for card rewards or anything in particular. We can remove the terrible card. Where is it? I know it's in here. Perfected Strike. You've been annoying me. What, we could buy Beating Remnant, I suppose? Or Akabeko, it'd be funny. I mean, Akabeko's not just funny, it's maybe kind of good. I don't mind Beating Remnant. Just to like really insulate us on turns. Like how badly could we lose at that point? But yeah, we could fight this elite. We also could just not fight this elite. Anyways, miniature cannon upgraded all our attacks by 3 damage, which is really good. I don't know, maybe I do just fight here. Let's just show off how strong we are. That sounds more fun. Well, not on this fight, clearly. On this fight, we have more issues than that. Well, guess I take some damage. We also have ambergris. Like, we're not in danger. Yeah, I can flag first turn with Akabeko. Could have been crazy. What else is pretty crazy? Not drawing Conflag right now. We don't want to draw Conflag yet, because then we'd be forced to use our energy potion on it. Unless I do draw with Master of Strategy. We do not. It's a lot of damage, though. If I do Molten Fist, what are we likely to draw? Well, if we draw it. No, we did draw Conflag, but we also drew Bloodletting, so we can just play these cards. Cool. Tuning Fork. Fight Me. Hey, we can get scaling via Fight Me. I think we're a little bit beyond Fight Me. Just gonna throw that out there. Could take the Stone Armor. I wouldn't even hate it. It's kind of good when upgraded, and all our cards are upgraded. So I do think we just rest still. It's probably the most powerful thing we can do. Retain is pretty good for us. I mean, the strength gain maybe is actually not that crazy. We could maybe high roll power and have it be stronger than +2 strength. Maybe. Doesn't matter when we pop the energy potion. So might as well pop it now. Let's drink our power potion. Barricade. I mean, that is a pretty crazy one. Rupture. We can do bloodletting. Vicious is kind of good. And we could headbutt. Wait, what? I only had one card? What was the card? I don't remember at this point. Anyways, we're going to take some damage, but it's not going to matter. I'm just going to, like, not use Niao's Blessing this whole run. I think is what's going to go on here. Oh, bloodletting, right? Actually, that is kind of helpful. That's crazy good on a turn like this, but we actually don't get the most value out of it now that I think about it. Yeah, bloodletting, yeah. Okay. Because we only really care about the vulnerable. So let's do it. We got a brand here. Sure. Can't add any more draw. Might as well play the battle trance then. We are on pen nib, so this conflagration is doing an unholy amount of damage. Didn't have cruelty out yet. It's a bit of a shame. Could have been even cooler. So yeah, we hit kind of hard. Oh wait, we have barricade. Forgot we could just like block more. Oh, there's cruelty. So yeah, Pandora's box really just set the tone for that run. Well, ice cream also helped. Never needed to use ambergris. Can you still discard it here? You can. That's funny. Goodbye. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded it there. So I could remind myself that I just never used it. It's a good run though. Great run. And we did see the Ascension like very easily come into play, right? Every time you see those enemies survive by like 1 HP when doing the calculations, you're like, oh, this Ascension does matter. Whereas I feel like a lot of the other ones are harder to notice. Not a terrible run, yeah. I mean, little scuffed in the beginning, but we had a plan for the scuffed beginning, right? Like we had the ambergris potion, so we knew we could afford to get a little bit risky with it. Yeah, I don't think we were actually in danger at any point in the run. I mean, yeah, we didn't even drop below like 70 HP until the boss fight. No, that's not quite true. Oh, we took, yeah, damage from the event. The damage from the event is what dropped us. That's really funny. And then a little bit of scuffed Act 3, but that's fine. Totally fine. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, should have used ambergris to get 2 turns against the Architect? Oh my gosh, you're right. Imagine if that like unlocks something. That'd be really funny. Ascension 9 is what I'm actually really scared of, but we don't have to do that today. Today, we can just continue on the silent run. Dowsing. Depending on the layout, that could be okay. We could hit 5 question marks before the end of Act 1, which is really what you'd want to do. We are, unfortunately, on the Overgrowth, facing an elite no matter which path we go. I'm definitely not doing this. This looks like a great way to lose the silent run. Just fight 5 fights into an elite into a 6th fight with nothing else in between. Yeah, that sounds like a great way to lose. Unfortunately, though, we don't have much better pathing. We can go hit a shop and then go to a campfire. Or we could go to a campfire, then face the elite, then campfire, then hit another shop. There's a lot of interesting paths. I think I'm going to go up the middle somewhere. Maybe we want to go this way. Okay. Could take a card reward to get a little bit of a stronger start. I think upgrade also is a much stronger start. We're always upgrading neutralize. It's just such high value. Yeah. well, no matter what I'm doing this fight first. It's really a question of, do I go to the shop early or do I try to go to the shop later? And to answer that, I would need to see the future, or, I don't know, maybe just be better. But Nibbit is going down. 12 HP, not bad. Just 2 strikes. Cool. Took 0 damage. Love to see it. Poison Stab, not bad against Phantom. Neither is Slice, necessarily. I'll take the Poison Stab. Leads into more poison synergies. I think I want to go to the later shop. Maybe find money here. No, the question mark was a fight. That's like the ultimate tragedy. I hate it when question marks are fights. If I wanted to do a fight, I would have done one, you know? Okay, poison helps out a little bit here too. Good. Got him. Leading strike? Think so. We can tend towards shivs and towards poison. And just whichever one we find, that's the one that we stick with. So we have you, then I think we block, hit here twice, so if we draw 3 strikes, we beat the Twig Slime. Drew 3 strikes. Or Poison Stab, yeah. I guess it wasn't too unlikely that that happens. Cool. Take 0 damage on this fight too. I had a seed one time where I fought like the 4 slimes and had like the worst possible draw. That was bonkers. Never take a early rare. Early rare, no choice is a trap. Sometimes the choice is also a trap. Don't hate prepared early. I'm not really punished for it outside the Aeon Glass fight. Don't hate Dagger Throw early. Dagger Throw is just such a good card. I mean, it's prepared, except it costs 1 energy and does 9 damage. Early fight's going really nice. Yeah. Silent tends to have pretty good early fights, especially when you upgrade Neutralize. Sucker Punch could help out keeping weakness on, but we're looking for slightly better weakness applicators. The Prepared opens up the synergy, but so does Dagger Throw, I suppose. But Prepared is more energy efficient, which is nice. We already took 2. The reason I'm hesitating is because we already took 2 damage cards and 3, well, fine in the Overgrowth. It's fine in the Overgrowth. Okay, let's see where we fight. This is where we get tested because, oh my god, look at these guys. It's a Nibbit. We're just going all in on the damage this turn. I don't know if that's correct. But it felt like it wasn't that incorrect, but maybe I'm wrong. Great. I guess Fairy in a Bottle gives me some hope. Wow. Hey, look. Speaking of no defense, it's not what you want to see. That was rough. There's all the defense. They're all right here. I found them. Yeah, some brutal draws can just make you take tons of damage in the early game. Okay. I like Deflect as a card. I think it's fine early. I think Hand Trick can be good. With Dagger Throw, it's fine. With Survivor, it's fine, right? Like, this can give you some free energy. It's really not too terrible. Wish it didn't have to apply specifically to a skill, but I kind of understand why. It's a good card anyways. I'd like Deflect, keep our energy costs down a little bit, but it's not that strong right now. It's like kind of a meh play. Let's go to a question mark. Maybe it's going to be an actual question mark. Okay, we get to heal 20. It's actually pretty good. And then, do I have a card I'd rather upgrade versus the Elite? Oh god, I don't really want to fight an Elite. I think I want to go here and then see what we have. It's accuracy. I think that helps us get through Elites. I think so could Malaise. But we can't buy both. So we just take the 1. I think the gift could also help us out. Okay, so now we can go more into a Shiv-like build. Yeah. Think about buying Prepared too. It's a good card. It's only punished if we're playing against Aeon Glass, but we already have a kind of out. So, oh god, do I really want to go up, like, Mount Doom right here? The heck is that? I think with a single unupgraded accuracy, we're okay, and then we'll go safer direction. Okay, well, we're definitely going to play this. We're definitely going to play accuracy. Definitely going to do this. And we're definitely going to do a strike. Okay. Let's not be too hasty now. Poison stab, do dagger throw. I don't know. Maybe I should have done dagger throw last, but I was thinking about this exact situation. He'll at least be weakened for next turn. We're not in too bad of shape. Do I want to attack him this turn? I don't even know if that's true. Block his 17 damage. Get more time for leading strike to appear. Okay. Yet more time for leading strike to appear. There it is. Okay, we should just have him here. It's easy peasy. Book of 5 rings. Great. Okay. Haze, Outbreak. Outbreak, we only have Poison Stab for. I think Haze fits into the game plan better. It's also AoE. And now we can smith up accuracy. Could probably smith up Haze too. Feel a lot better about our situation. Or we could heal if we're really worried about the elite fight, if we want to do the elite fight. I'd feel better if we have upgraded Haze doing the elite fight, probably. We still have a fairy in a bottle. I doubt it kills us. Like, very much doubt it kills us. Let's transform a card. It could be Slither. I mean, we could just do that on Haze. Yeah, we could Slither Haze. Like, then sometimes we can just play it. That's fine. Heal to full HP, get Poor Sleep added to the deck. Unplayable and retain isn't too bad. I think I'm going to do that. It's kind of the first time I've chosen that option. But that does let me cleanly do this elite, I think. Yeah, especially with Potion-Shaped Rock. Okay. Dang, I was hoping to draw accuracy here. Oh well. So be it. Speaking of the Haze, coming in just like we planned it. Gonna take some damage. I think overall I'm not liking that we're like kind of a mix of poison, but I am liking our deck and where it is. Them dying on their turn is also fantastic. Like 3, and then we need 3 for it to actually be good. But we could draw Haze. I could always Rock Potion this guy. Didn't draw Haze, but we drew something better. Should have done a strike on that guy, but it's fine. This won't be the end of the world. Outside of the one difficulty we had there, that wasn't too bad. Cool. Haze is free again. It's meant to be. The game is rewarding me for my genius. It's okay, it'll be harder to play later. Poison Potion. I do expect Poison Potion to be better than Potion-Shaped Rock. Could add Storm of Steel to the deck. That's helpful on the Aeon Glass fight, potentially. Good with Haze. Great with accuracy. Better with draw. Does mean we want more draw. Could have the Outbreak, too. Outbreak Hidden Daggers. Hidden Daggers is maybe good or better. Ricochet is good in the Phantom fight, but I think Poison also helps us out a lot there. I guess Outbreak also helps us out. So does a bunch of shivs. Like, I don't think we're actually in too much danger for the Phantom fight. But I do like Hidden Daggers a lot. But it's not necessarily that good with Storm Steel. But it's good with accuracy. Like, it's just a good card. But Outbreak is cool. Shiv Poison is not really a thing outside of Envenom. So, trying not to be too dumb here. Could also use energy sometimes. Goodbye Outbreak and Untouchable. How much do I really like Hidden Daggers? I think I like it a lot. And I don't think we need to rest here. That would surprise me. So let's upgrade the Storm of Steel. Maybe I should have upgraded like a defensive card. Like a Deflect upgrade would have been good. Throw the Poison on now, just to start getting down the Slippery. Ah, they gain it on Slippery. Oh, we also have Hunt Scales. Nice. That'll help us deal with Slippery too. Yeah, this fight shouldn't be too bad. Even if with their accelerated HP. And our lack of block here. It's gonna have to be discarded anyway. Alright, we take 2. Could be worse. That's good damage. Just full block this turn. I don't think there's a chance of us losing. No, we win. Okay. Cool. Good fight. Yeah. Tools of the Trade, probably, even over Malaise. Malaise is good for the final fights. It's good for a lot of, like, floor fights, too. I think Tools of the Trade is just so strong. It's just such a strong card. We gotta take that. Two of the best options. Pale's Legion and Pale's Tears. Okie dokes. What would I rather have? I think I'm leaning towards Pale's Legion because I remember that I have that relic and I always forget that I have Pale's Tears, at least for like the first 50% of Act 2, no matter how much I try to remind myself. And we don't have that many block cards. Okay, we didn't really draft block cards. Gotta do that. Yeah, I think Pale's Legion is going to be good. We also have like a bit of a Sly synergy going already, so we don't need energy as badly. So I think this is going okay. And in Act 2, we fear the Infested Prism a little bit with our current deck, but not too much. Could maybe do a couple fights. We were looking for good block cards. Could just do 5 fights and do a shop and a campfire. If I want to go like crazy with the fights. How good is our deck currently? I think this is a deck where we take damage in floor fights. So I'm not like too keen on doing a ton of them just yet. Let's go here. Admittedly, Potion Shape Rock does help. And Pale's Legion also helps. That was incredibly good. It would be nice if we had accuracy right there. Anyways, we got him. Okay, Flex Potion. Not terrible. I mean, Deflect is a block card, but it's like not the block card we were looking for. We're looking for like big blocks. Could take the snake bite, but I don't think we're looking for that either. Okay, this question mark ended up being a fight. So 1... 2, let's not take damage. We're gonna have big block on a future turn, so this should be okay. Can have the poor sleep stick around, maybe? Probably not actually, we have so much discard, the poor sleep is just gonna be in here. We have flex spot if we really need to. Can discard the haze now. Yeah, looks like we might need to as well, because I can't actually get through his block that easily. Dang it. Going all in. Let's see. 11... It's just 11, isn't it? Oh my god, 11 times 3 is exactly 33. It's exactly not enough. Well, I went all in before I should have. Taking huge damage here. Unfortunate. It's the only way to describe that turn. This one, though, we're going to guarantee. That was really unfortunate. Didn't have to happen like that. Not even close. Funny enough, the sleep with the storm there is actually kind of a good combo. Backflip's great. Let's take a look at another shop. Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask Outbreak? Could actually buy both. I don't know what I'm doing. We're a poison shiv deck. That's what we are now. That's who I am. Ooh, I want this, but I don't want to take all the damage from it. Because we don't get to heal before the elite is the problem. We heal at the elite. Well, we have the fairy in a bottle. Fairy in a bottle's gotta help me push forward just a little bit. Could also rest here. Yeah, we could rest there. Hunter Killer. I don't like this guy. Bouncing Flask is also helpful against Aeon Glass. For those of you wondering why I might have taken it. Oh, guess we should have done the other thing there. Poison's gonna be good in this fight. Block, block. Prepared, get rid of. Block a bit, but not as much as I would like. Okay. Get a little block. Get a lot of block. Play accuracy so our shivs can do something. Hunter Killer's really giving us the business. Would have been a great time for the Storm card. So we can block. Get rid of you. Block, block. Weaken. Take nothing. Deal small amounts of damage. That's what this entire fight has become. Take nothing and deal small amounts of damage. How much damage does Poison Flask even do? 8 block. I feel like it's got to be somewhere near enough. I feel like we kill him. With potion-shaped rock and everything. Right? Like, don't you? Don't you feel like we kill him? Yeah, we got him. Got a flex potion. Interesting. Not sure if flex potion is going to be our best take or not here. Not sure I want leading strike anymore. We're going to rest because our deck has issues. But we have Decimillipede answer with this. We also have this guy answered. With just poison in general. And with block. Actually, with the block, I feel like I can make this play. Just block in full, and we have bronze scales, so we're actually dealing lots of damage anyway. So we can weaken him. Block, block. We have accuracy in play. Guess we could flex potion here. Make these more worthwhile. Make sure he's really eating some damage. Play Outbreak, but it's not likely to do much for us. Okay, gain block. Gain block. Probably don't attack for 6. Maybe we should have attacked for 6. Oh, I'll be damned. We should have attacked for 6? No, we shouldn't have. Haha. Just barely, doesn't matter. Storm Steel. Being our one upgraded card that's like at the bottom of the deck, it's kind of frustrating. We like built the deck so we could play some shivs. Strike Dummy. Adrenaline. Didn't even need to look at the other cards that long. We just take that. Okay, we have a relatively safe path if I want to. Is there anything we need to upgrade desperately? We'd like to upgrade Tools of the Trade and Bouncing Flask. So, yes. Ovocopter. Making us take some damage. Should I play the Droplet? 'We're getting like just not enough block like every single time. Is there a chance I could kill you? There's a small chance. Anyways, taking out one of the eggs is gonna help us. I guess I could have killed this egg. Didn't really matter. Nine block, we'd like a little bit more. That's a little bit more, and we'd like to play these cards. Again, could precognition now. Maybe that would be worth it. Maybe I should have done it way earlier. Maybe the rock potion would have been better on this fight. So this is 12 damage to each of them. As a combo. It's not that much. If only Bouncing Flask hit one more time. Wouldn't have to do all this. Yeah, I should have used like our Droplet of Precognition at some point. Might even use it here. Wow, that was a lot of poison damage. Never mind, might just kill here. Yeah, that seems better. Dex pot. I don't know, maybe I should take the Dex pot just because I don't know what I'm doing with the Droplet. I think it's worth grabbing accuracy early. Maybe I just want to save it. Maybe we do take another Leading Strike. It's not our favorite Shiv card, but it is an okay one. Also has Strike in the name, so it gets +3 damage from Strike Dummy. Okay, okay. Whew. Block. Do I need dodge and roll? It's better when it gets doubled with Pale's Legion. It's kind of a great card, actually. I'd rather face the 2 elites than like 2 late floor fights. I think. I think that's true. But I also desperately want to upgrade some cards. Like super desperately. Tools of trade, I just always want to be able to play. Okay, we got there. Do a droplet. If we did droplet adrenaline, then we outbreaked, then we drew even deeper. Might want to just take 3 here. Should have dropleted. No, I don't like the way I played that at all. That was stupid. Should dropleted the accuracy. That was my original plan. Then I didn't do it. So you're at 16, but you're going down to 11. We could hit you for even more than that. And we'll just preserve the Pale's Legion for next turn, too. So I'd rather fight elites. Could have gotten more value out of it. Neutralize. Dagger throw gets rid of a toxic. We get some block here. Can play the last toxic. And he's dead in 2 turns. So we win, but at what cost? I don't think I played that well. Deadly Poison upgraded. We don't really have enough Sly cards for me to be happy. We also have like Tools of the Trade, so I don't need another Prepared. Prepared's just Aeon Glass problems. Insatiable. Poison's better when you stack it. I click the upgraded card. Sometimes things are just great when you click the upgraded card. It's actually a really good turn. Love to see if Phantom Blades or second accuracy as well. So a potion shaped rock we can use. There's our next accuracy. I almost don't want to win on this turn. I think I'd rather do this. Because we want our Polonus Core to be up on another turn. Like, we'd rather be sooner in the fight than later. Okay. It's gonna have to do. Yeah, that'll be alright. Infinite Blades. It's infinite damage. I don't know if it's that good. It's not that bad. Could be 10 damage a turn as a card. But 10 damage a turn for a card isn't too bad. If the boss fight takes 6 or 7 turns, I mean, that's a high end. Let's say it's like half of that. So let's say it's 30 damage for 6 turns. But then it's like 10 damage a turn. So if we go up to like 8 turns, it'd be like 50 damage. Let's say it's 50 damage. And that's still probably high rolling it. 50 damage for 1 energy over the course of a boss fight. It's not terrible. Could be okay. Could get better if we get more accuracies. I don't know, I'm going to skip because we're already all over the place. And we have Fairy in a Bottle. I've heard that it doesn't work if they eat you, though. Which is interesting to me. Let's upgrade the Bouncing Flask. Free Haze. Do I want to do the dodge and roll now, or I'd rather just have more block next turn? Hard to say. 8 block next turn is pretty good. It's frantically escaping. This could be a tough fight for us. Just generally. Definitely want to do the frantic escapes. Oh, we had the double block that turn. Well, this is fine. Don't have double block this turn, so I can safely attack. Accuracy being on the bottom of the deck, alongside Bouncing Flask. It's not what I was hoping for. Don't even know if I want to play this. Well, if you get eaten, I don't think a second will save you in that position. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's just what people were saying. I'd like to play the accuracy. I'd like to play our Bouncing Flask. It's kind of a lot of damage. We do need to play out all our damage. Okay, we got Weaken, which is nice. Okay, we have another Frantic Escape, which is great. We can block here. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. And then would I rather Poison? No, I think I'd rather Storm of Steel. Yeah, we have more Frantic Escapes in the deck too. Cool. Make sure we play one of these. And if we play this, then we guarantee win? Sure. Strike is better here. Cool. Got through this fight. Oh, it was only a tiny bit dodgy. Not health-wise, though. Health-wise, we were pretty okay. Oh, look, it's Pyramid on a card. There are a few cards that would make me want to not click Adrenaline. I think Well-Laid Plans is one of them right now. Should tell you how good Well-Laid Plans is currently. Test subject. Would have been better into the Queen, but Well-Laid Plans going to be good no matter what. What do we get here? Enthralled. Enthralled staying in our hand? Could be a problem, potentially. I do like extra energy, though, right now. We have a 31 card deck, too. The curse isn't that bad to add. Could get rid of the sleep. And we have so much discard that's going to go pretty okay. Message retracted? Why was it retracted? What happened? Do we go into fights? Do we heal up? Do a lot of campfires if we wanted to, instead of elite maxing. New Well-Laid Plans is so OP? Yeah. This card should change. It shouldn't be Pyramid on a card. It's too much. The old Well-Laid Plans was already really good, and it got like really good when you upgraded it. This one is just broken as is. But I'm going to use that right now because we're on a win streak, and it's going to be good to hopefully win with it. That said, we're not out of the woods yet. Our deck is still dealing with some inconsistency problems, so we shouldn't count our chickens and all that. Like there's Well-Laid Plans. Okay. So how do I want to handle this? We do a tools. Doing 10 damage. You're doing 6. Okay. So we can't full block you with the cards that we currently have. So we might want to try killing you instead. So this is going to be one of our better damage sources. Now if we throw the potion-shaped rock at you, you're already dead. And then we could throw this potion at you. And we have full block for the turn, and we're fine. Oh, and Tools of the Trade just completely counters Enthralled. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, Tools. Tools is actually really strong. Probably just made the old version rare and it would have been fine. They probably could have. I think it would have been a fairly, like, underwhelming rare. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, it might have been fine still, even then. Which is maybe a little crazy. And this guy's dead to poison. Cool. Got him. We'd love to find some dexterity. Storm Steel got a lot better, by the way. Yeah, we could just end the turn. It's fine. Speed Potion. I actually think I'd rather have something else. Anticipate's actually pretty good now, isn't it? The Well-Laid. And Pale's Legion. Anticipate Plus would be better. I'm going to skip. I want more plus cards. It's a shop. It's Accelerant. Yeah, this being uncommon is crazy to me. Accelerant shouldn't be an uncommon. Don't want the... I guess I can get rid of Poor Sleep now. Literally does nothing for us. Obviously can't get rid of Enthralled. That one sticks around. Could buy the Anticipate I skipped. That'd be funny. Don't necessarily want the draw. Maybe don't need all those block potions next turn. Should be fine. Tyranny and Tools of the Trade, always perfect for Enthralled. Yeah. Real nice. I mean, unless you draw during your turn. Which we might. You really, like, instantly regret what you've done. Alright, we don't have well-laid plans yet. Oh, goodbye. Adrenaline. Okay. Gotta think about, like, what outputs the most damage here. So, like, Outbreak's a lot of damage. Right? We don't have the Pales anymore. We could have Accelerant. And we could hit here. Still have these two. And we can get Shiv pluses. I don't know, I feel like this kills. Especially with the Potion Rock. Yeah. Maybe I should have done the math. I don't know. Felt like it killed. Had a good feeling about it. Untouchable. Yeah, we like Untouchable. Ooh, it heals us. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go for like some crazy upgrades. Fairy in a Bottle, upgraded rare attack, or Colorless Potion, upgraded common attack. I wonder what Rock Potion would be. Can look at an upgraded common attack. I don't hate Sucker Punch right now, I suppose, because we've gotten literally no other weakness throughout the run. I guess. Sure. This fight's usually hard. Okay, let's lock in. We have accuracy. We can do the prepared. Get rid of this. It's kind of good. Could play backflip. We could play like Sucker Punch bouncing. I think Sucker Punch bouncing is pretty good. Backflip, we just want to draw into like Pyramid. Weaken this guy for the first 2 turns because he'll be doing a lot. Accelerant will be good. Accelerant is one of the cards we're going to be upgrading soon. Hey, look, we got it. We got block, but not as much as I would hope. Gonna take some damage for sure. Okay, now we don't have to take as much damage. Dagger Throw does safely let us draw into stuff. Is it insane to discard well-laid plans? I guess we don't even have to do that. We can just play well-laid plans, discard the defend, and then attack here and attack there, and we should win. Cool. Yeah, I like this deck so far. Pinpoint, not bad. These aren't really what we're looking for, though. I guess the flechettes could be fine right now, but I think we're just better off not adding too much. Saving energy on the well-laid plans also might be nice. Pendulum, that's going to help out. Again, I just wanted to go here for all the millions of upgrades. Yeah, saving energy on the well-laid plans, although then maybe I should have upgraded Adrenaline, because that sounds even better. Oh, another hard fight. Dang it. I wanted them to, like, not do that to me. Could be really bad to draw Enthralled here. Let's play this first. Didn't. We drew well-laid plans instead, so maybe it's better to hold on to the flask. No, it's probably still better to play it. Get the damage out while we can. We did block. We ate into our block. We don't have accuracy yet. Tools of the trade is nice. That's as much block as I can get. Yeah, this fight hurts. This fight's a jerk. No, we don't want to do that yet, actually. Accelerant. Okay, then we hold on until next turn. Yeah. Hold. Okay, now we can outbreak. Can apply poison to you. That gets you killed, and then there's like no way we don't have the damage for this guy. Easy fight, other than all the damage I took. Acrobatics. Yep, we'd like to fill our hand. Then maybe I should just rest here, so we can have a better chance of being full health into the final fight. Okay. Probably need to kill the Spectral Knight first, this time. Yeah, probably have to kill the Spectral Knight first, so that our well-laid plans can get value. Which is rare. Mask of Weakness is being nice. Speaking of well-laid plans getting value, there's our choices. Acrobatics. Play an Accelerant, because that should be useful later, I think. A little bit nervous. We lost our upgrades now. Getting rid of Enthralled is good. Probably have to play our accuracy as is. I mean, that guy's dead, but we're about to take some big damage. Sure, I'm glad I have this fairy in a bottle. This fight's deciding to hurt. Maybe it just decidedly hurts a lot. You're still stealing my upgrades, huh? I can't get that back. You're still hurting me a lot, too. But we need to kill this guy before next turn. I don't know. Probably have to do something like this. Take all the damage. We could have killed this guy. Maybe. That was smarter. Oh, I don't feel great about that. Strength potion, bellows is fine. Malaise, that's going to be very nice in the test subject fight, probably. Yeah, first hand is upgraded. It's great. 12 block. Get more block. Attack, attack. Hidden daggers. Get a little bit of damage out there. It's looking tight. This run's looking slightly rough. Okay, malaise. Do I want to do that? No. I think I need to do some damage this way. So 1, 2, sucker punch him at least. It's helpful. Okay, now we get this. Now we get Outbreak. Bouncing Flask should do a lot of damage though. So this guy's still alive. 10 block. 15 block. You're gonna add dazes to my draw pile? That's fine. Can weaken this guy. We have Accelerant going. So yeah, we might as well just kill you, I suppose. Aha, the Enthralled drew it and didn't matter. Mirage, that could help out a lot, actually. And we gotta rest. Sadly, we don't heal with our Book of 5 rings. Okay. Let's make sure we know what we're doing in this fight. Tools of the Trade, obviously, needs to be played. Do you think we still play the Bouncing Flask here? Probably still going to play the Deflect here as well. And attack in as much as possible. Not sure about the Hidden Daggers. Maybe we just leave that alone. Okay, Well-Laid Plans was drawn. That is great. What am I getting rid of? The Poison? The Sucker Punch? The Draw? Guess the Sucker Punch. Drew Enthralled. Why did I draw one extra right there? Pendulum? Pendulum doesn't draw at the right time? Oh my god. That's actually really sad. Well-Laid Plans. Play the Accelerant. Almost do enough damage. Can I do the Rock Throw? Yes. Okay. Then we have the Well-Laid Plans out. So we let him die on his turn. Don't draw. Don't we get another turn? No, we don't get another turn on this one. That's like the one weird inconsistent interaction, isn't it? So we have Mirage. And we can gain a lot of block until we're set up. Then we can do the Malaise here. I feel like that's a good call. Discard this. Okay. Now we do want an accuracy. Get another tools triggers before pendulum, right? That's kind of weird. You're still hitting me for 20. Can't help but feel like that's a lot. We never got dexterity. That sucks. God, where's the untouchable? Come on, game. Give me at least a little bit of a break here. Gonna add some wounds to our pile. Sure. There's untouchable. Alright, now we have a lot of good block this turn. And then the pendulum draws one. It is kind of cool. Like, you get the extra draw. It's just really bad for that one specific enthralled interaction. I guess I'm not upset by it. I'm only slightly upset by it. Play the Mirage. We like the acrobatics. Go to the Storm of Steel here. Play this. Do we want a Storm of Steel now? Might be best to. Just like hit him kind of hard while he can't hurt us, and then he can die on a future turn. Well, yes. I guess we would. Oh, we should have saved the weakness. Oh, I'm stupid. All right. Also, wounds are the only way. You're not upset, but slightly upset. Yeah. It's deflect blocks for the most, hilariously. Okay. Get rid of these two cards. Can backflip. I'm gonna probably play one of these. Gain some block. Next turn is not going to be the best Poison Flask turn. Because we're going to need to find a lot of block yet again. But we have Sucker Punch, which is good. Also, we can die once. Okay. Getting Mirage at the end here really helped bring the deck a little bit more together. Okay, we do damage. We Sucker Punch, that's for sure. Play Mirage. Draw. There's another Bouncing Flask. Could do a big Bouncing Flask turn. 33. We'd be nearly dead. Still nearly dead no matter what I do. But we have Accelerant, so maybe we just take advantage of that. Goodbye, Enthralled. Prepared helps us get rid of the Haze. And Poison Stab. Bouncing Flask. Just gotta add the damage, I suppose. Sucks to lose out on the Outbreak, but it's not so bad. And then maybe just keep this in hand. No, we draw one extra card, so might as well draw the one extra card. Deal the one extra damage. Okay. 12 times 3. 12 times 3 is a lot, but I think we have a lot of damage in hand. Can actually kind of block out this turn. Could die on this turn if I don't block one more. Because I don't want to die. Hold up, let's do math. Hold up, I was about to just play some cards. Let's do math. So what are they going to be at? Oh god, I hate that I have to do the math here. I wish it just showed the freaking amount of damage I was doing on poison. Anyways, so 31 plus 30 plus 29, so that's going to be 90 damage. They're taking 90. We have Storm of Steel here, which has plus 6 damage, and it's a 6 damage card itself. So that's going to be 12 damage per storm. And we have 7 cards. So 7 times 12 is going to be 84, and 84 plus 90 is 174. And then they die on the second hit. But if I'm wrong about that, if I'm wrong about the math in any way, we lose the game. So let's maybe double check. Okay, so 31 plus 30 is 61, plus 29 is 90. And then 7 times 12 is 84. Nice. 4 from lethal? Yeah, well, it's 4 from lethal, except they're going to hit us twice with bronze scales, and they would die before we die. But if they don't die before we die, I die. So, like, this is kind of a big deal. Like, whether we want to block or not here. Alternatively, if I can just block enough for this turn to not die, so let's say we play Survivor and defend, right? We block for 12. They're hitting us for 20 or 36. So we go up to 31. We'd also survive that way. We all die. No, they die. This is like the most like I don't know. I've never wanted to like not be wrong at math so much, you know? Like it's so bad if I'm wrong with my math here. You got lethal? Yeah, I think so, right? It's 84. Like we have lethal. Like we should just take the hit. Like we win with spikes. So we just play the Storm of Steel? You did the math. I did the math. But what if I'm wrong? Okay. Okay. We did the math twice, just to be sure. Just so I don't throw a streak. Alright, that was way closer than it had any need to be. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone poison and shivs there. We had like 9 more cards in our deck than we needed. Interesting though. 1 card where no 2 cards were the same, yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. You don't die even if they survive with Fairy Note? Yeah, we don't die that turn, but we could die next turn, potentially, if I was too much off on the math. So, I wanted to make sure, with absolute certainty, that I wasn't dead here. Okay. That was a good run. That was 42. 42 was close. Alright, I'm gonna take a second here. Just recalibrate. Okay, we're back. We're slightly recalibrated. Now onto the Regent run? I don't know, I feel like I've been playing poorly. Things have been not going well. Well, was that true? Things weren't like that bad, right? Oh well, it's kind of bad. We discarded the ambergris. We didn't need ambergris potion on the ironclad. I guess I should have kept it because it would have showed that I just had it the whole run. That would have been funnier. There was never a single point where I used it. Am I ready for the Regent? The Regent requires a lot of thinking. Whatever, we just did math. And we did math correctly, so we're clearly ready for the Regent. The Regent also doesn't like enemies being harder to kill. I mean, nobody really does, but like, it's not that bad. Dowsing, is there like a weird special 5 question mark path? No, not even close. Nothing like that at all. But one overgrowth yet again. Some days it feels like it's just all overgrowth or all underdogs. Feels like it's rarely evenly split. Lots of campfires, double shop at the end. I like this path a lot. This path looks cool. Definitely fight at least 3 fights before going to the elite. We get a campfire to either rest at or upgrade. I think fishing rod is just easy value. So let's go up this way. It's weird. Like my instinct was like, oh, I should Falling Star strike the back slime, but actually I'm supposed to strike, not make use of the vulnerable, and attack these slimes. Yeah, gotta get myself in Regent mentality. Couldn't play the Venerate that turn. Might come back to bite us. Yep. Instantly. Okay, at least playing the slime helped. Okay, now all we need is 3 strikes. Can play Venerate this turn. Cool. Drew all the slimes. Got him. Okay, it took 0 damage. Charge, Furnace. Charge probably better into Phantom than Furnace. Furnace maybe is okay into Phantom too. Weird. This is like just scaling damage that's been offered to us early. But I like Charge as a card more. Sucks to draw all attacks on the Nibbit. Take 9 for that. Just gotta take our lumps, I suppose. All are fine. I prefer Charge. Yeah, I think Charge just has more late game synergy and scaling. Alright, we get an offering of Lunar Blast, Photon Cut, and Patter. Now, I do like having some block cards that are good, but we need to pick up a damage card as well. So Patter's nice, but maybe we do Lunar Blast. I mean, Patter and Lunar Blast would be nice to pick up if we do that together. Photon Cut is just a fine card. Gets a lot better when you upgrade it. It's just not probably our Photon Cut. I mean, I don't know. Lunar Blast is 0 cost attack, but that's not as important with the Regent sometimes. Sometimes you just want a Photon Cut. One of these question marks is going to be a campfire. Okay, we're going to kill the trees this time. Get all these smooth stone. I'm not upset with my choice. Get a random shop. Was not expecting this. Do I take Devastate? I don't feel like I want that Devastate right now. It's just too expensive of stars. I don't know how to make Devastate a balance card. Wouldn't have minded the Orrery. That could have been neat. Like, Devastate should be good. It's just not... Well, we could just not play Falling Star, but we'd have to find Venerate first. The problem is our draw order. Devastate's draw order dependent. That's its major problem. Like, this is sometimes a curse. And that's really bad to add to your deck at the start. Whereas ordinarily, having like a single high damage card is good. The bomb. Don't think we're defensive enough to play the bomb. Parry without a sword. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, none of these are great shop options. Could just remove a strike. It's the only way I can see making my deck more powerful with that shop. Plus we get to do 2 common cards here. Okay. Okay. So we take Astral Pulse and Gather Light, or Hidden Cache Astral Pulse. Kind of want to get a block card going. Begone Astral Pulse? I don't know. I'm going to take Gather Light Astral Pulse. We'll hope for Hidden Cache later. Then we get another fight. Cool, gotta choose. Gonna just take 3 here, I guess. Prairie Conqueror would have been nice with the Furnace. Yeah, could have been a 6 sword build in here. It's true. I don't know, I didn't like the idea of taking Furnace into the Phantom. That's the only thing. Upgraded to Strike. Not my favorite upgrade. Alright, is it Bulwark here? Might be Bulwark time. I don't hate Bulwark. Could upgrade Bulwark too. Could upgrade Astral Pulse. Could upgrade Venerate. You said Photon Cut gets a lot better. You hate sword builds? I do hate sword builds. That is true. That's also true. I don't like hate sword builds. I like some sword builds. But like, I kind of hate sword builds. They just seem so clunky compared to other builds. But I should get more comfortable with them, especially on a streak like this. Like, I don't hate all forge cards. I like this forge card, it's fine. Even though they've been consistently nerfing it. Sword build always needs parry. Well, yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna get parry. I don't disagree. Now I could take a parry. I wouldn't feel bad. I just had literally 0 forge cards at the time. Maybe it's upgrade the venerate. It could also just be rest before the fight. It feels a little bit weak. Photon cut with charge is not a terrible upgrade. Venerate, so we can play Falling Star Astral Pulse more easily. Bulwark, because it's just a much better card. Oh, and we have 2 more shops up here too. Great. Could avoid this shop, go to campfire here, go question mark. I mean, depending on how the elite goes, that could be okay. Slight hindsight, not predicting the future. Yeah. Should have predicted the future. That's really what I should have done. This is an important upgrade. Let's think about our fights that we're going to do. So there's Giant Head, there's Frog Parasite, and there's the Birdonus. All of those... We don't hate Bulwark necessarily, but it doesn't always like get the best value. Frog Parasite, probably Astral Pulse's best value. Though it's not that crazy of value. Well, in that case, like maybe Venerate is best value. I don't know, I think maybe it's Venerate. So we can play the Astral Pulse more. Okay. Depending on what Photon Cut draws, we could be in better shape here. Might be just a good turn for Curall. Never mind. So draw. Could put Bulwark on top. That's not going to matter. Damage order slightly wrong. Bulwark pretty bad in the statue fight? Yeah, Bulwark pretty bad in the statue fight. For sure. For sure. Such 1 attacks next turn. Like, the sword that it creates isn't that bad. Well, it's not terrible right now either. Okay. This could be okay. So Gather Light, Astral Pulse, Sword. There we go. Got him. Unceasing Top. Ooh, exciting stuff. Stardust, Particle Wall, Radiate. Now Stardust. We don't really have the cards for yet. Worked out? Yeah, it worked out. Particle Wall. I mean, Charge is good in the statue fight, though. Like, I don't know. I felt like I had statue fight likely okay. Did have to use a potion there. Didn't get a potion. Haven't been getting potions. We got 1 potion in 4 fights. Because that's not too crazy. Could buy a potion here at this shop to make an elite fight more palatable. Man, you sure do love Stardust. Stardust is a win condition. I do like my Stardust. I like my win conditions. Radiate maybe is good. I don't know. I have such a mixed feelings with Radiate. I like it a lot better when I have Hidden Cache already. Maybe if I taken that Hidden Cache earlier. Maybe Hidden Cache over the Gather Light was always the play. I don't know. Particle Wall is also just like it's part of an infinite. You could win. Do you not like Stardust? I hate Radiate? Yeah, I kind of hate it too. But I mean, we're going up against the Phantom. So maybe it's the right play. We did pick up 1 other Star Generator. Could always get rid of it if I don't want it with charge. Stardust is another reason that, or Phantom's another reason Stardust is okay here. Stardust get into the, yeah, Stardust get into this boss though. It is, so is Radiate though, in a similar vein. But then it means that like our Astral Pulse is bad, which our Astral Pulse is also good into the fight. Right? Like it's weird. I don't know. All of these are good, but like good later. Good when our deck is more done. I think we take one of the offensive options. I think I'll take the Stardust. It's a good build around. Level T set. Can get an upgrade. We don't have a lot of fights left here though. That concerns me. Might as well upgrade the Stardust if we're gonna be in on it. Shop for something. Take another Gather Light. Could buy a Potion of Duplicate. Maybe it is the Furnace. Feeling Gather Light here. They probably won't hit up this shop, and we'll try to fight elites, so let's rest. Go here and see how it goes. Horribly. Man, they do love making me draw so many of these cards that I don't want to draw immediately. Furnace is scaling. I know, Furnace is scaling. Trust me, I thought about it. Okay, are they dead from Dive Bombs? Let's see. Dive Bombs should be at least 19 damage. 1938 plus 8. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Then we could Stardust here. Doesn't do anything. Then we can play the Photon Cut. That's fun. That was an interesting interaction with Photon Cut and Unceasing Top. I play the Bulwark here. Play the Light. This is fine. Could take another Gather Light. Might be too many defensive cards, but we do have Stardust. It makes it less bad. I think I go into the elite fight. I want another card reward. That makes my deck better, please. Okay, charge. Get rid of a defend, maybe. The Sovereign Blade. Block. Strike. Block. Okay. Gather Light could be played, or we could play Venerate. Do 19 plus 50 plus billion, and they're dead. Lasting Candy, that's nice. We have Parry now. We could take Know Thy Place. Parry could take second Bulwark too. Second Bulwark is also kind of scaling. The deck's like getting somewhere now. Maybe I take the Parry. It's weird future block. Sometimes block the same turn you play it. Am I gonna upgrade something? Probably. Probably Photon Cut. Yeah, retain block. Yeah, I agree. Maybe just upgrade it too immediately. Do want to upgrade the Photon Cut. I feel like it's worth something here. It's worth a lot. It's a lot better of a card when it's upgraded, you know? But I guess with Unceasing Top, it's not that big of a deal. Let's make the Parry better. And I don't know how this fight's going to go. We'll find out together. But we have answers. We have things. This is an interesting turn, at least, right? We start to get through all the stuff here. Could make the retain block now. Photon Cut is useless without the upgrade. It's kind of weird with Unceasing Top. Okay, now we could play the Heart of Iron. Could parry Sovereign Blade here, but it's not really that good of a Sovereign Blade. Could parry, defend, defend. That's okay. We take 7. Yeah, it's not too bad of a hit. And I'm giving this boss its respect that it deserves. Okay. Finally, we can attack. Now this does get 15 block. Which I think is good right now. Maybe I was overkill. Okay, don't like that charge being in the deck. Block. Do we play the Stardust even without the vulnerable? I'm not sure. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. So Falling Star. Hit, hit. Like, I think it's good to have some of these cards still here. Doing his big turn, but not actually killing us too badly. Draw, put this back. Gather Light, hit him again. Venerate's getting closer to killing. Sorry, Stardust is getting closer to killing. I don't know why I said Venerate. Because Venerate Stardust was closer to killing. I guess we could do this. Yeah, it's like pretty much dead. Any reason not to play it this turn? Yes, but like very insubstantial ones. I think either way we win. As long as I play the turn out correctly. Okay, King's Courage, not terrible. Tyranny, we take Tyranny. Tyranny's good. Cool. Alright, made it through the first act. Wasn't too bad. That was a lot of HP. That we healed back up. No, we haven't healed? No. What was that? Wow. We were really at that much HP? Feels better. Okay. Ooh, 7 stars. Genuinely not terrible with Stardust. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting, right? Makes our Stardust like a lot better. I've never taken it before. 6 random upgrades. Can't help but feel that helps us win quite often. Only 2 of them can possibly be strikes. The rest of them have to be all gas. Wouldn't hate Tyranny being innate even now. Having your whole deck upgraded, or half your deck upgraded, is pretty good. Getting a lot of card choices here also wouldn't be bad. But I'm not that bad of a deck right now. Yeah, 6 upgrades is real good. I don't know. I think the 6 upgrades plus the fishing rod, right? Like we just build an entirely upgraded deck. Seems like a winning game plan. And none of them were strikes. Ooh. That's wonderful. So what did we get? Let's double check there. We got Charge, Photon Cut, Gather Light, Bulwark, lovely, Astral Pulse. Was it a defend there? Beautiful. Yeah, so better blocks. That's always good for us. Yeah, especially out Child of Stars right now. I know. We want the game-winning powers. Please, game. Let's go up a slightly neutral fight. I don't know. Maybe I should look at more card rewards. Looking at like this path with the elite. I'm gonna go to some question marks. What are you gonna take? Bulwark. I want that card. You can't have that one. I want to Stardust. Why does that question come up way too often? Region Defense wants to see more card rewards. Definitely wants to see more card rewards than others. Yeah, usually. Just so you can skip them. But we also do have the Lasting Candy, so hopefully we'll get some good powers here. He took my Bulwark. Let's wait. Yeah, Stardust wrecks our star economy. True. There's a lot of truth in that. Because I'm not really pulling parry off. Am I? Play these. Draw a photon cut. It's fine. Managed to full block him somehow, which was kind of incredible. Might not want to hit him twice this turn. Are we guaranteed to hit him next turn? Let's see. No. Not technically. There is a 6-card... No, there's no 6-card draw where we can't hit him, right? Yeah, there's no 6-card draw where we don't hit him once next turn. So I'm thinking we don't play the Astral Pulse. We give ourselves the extra time to get in there. Because this will buy us a whole nother turn. Okay, and this is fine. Maybe I do want to play the charge. I don't know, this probably just kills. I was gonna do math and then realized. I will take Bulwark back. Second parry. Daku, how do you feel about second parry? I want to know. Because, like, I don't know. This is, like, one of my first times really... Well, it's not my first time taking parry. But it's, like, one of the earliest times I've taken parry. I think Stop and Steel's more like a debuff relic most of the time to me. Yeah, it's hard to build around it. Orbit could be okay. Not right now. That's how I feel. Like, right now, it doesn't feel right. Could take the Orbit. Could take a Bagon. Bagon's never that bad. Yeah, Orbit is fine. I don't know that we're that expensive of a deck, but we could use energy. It's gonna be wild till we upgrade it. But I'm okay with this. Still gonna go to a question mark. Metamorphosis. Gotta be one of the best cards on Regent. So we get a full block in Bulwark. And then we could play either Tyranny or we could play Gather Light to block even more. Play the Stardust as well. Simply don't know what sounds better to me. I guess I don't care for the random damage as much. I want the Falling Star to hit correctly. Yeah, Falling Star Astral Pulse. Except we don't get the opportunity. Could just kill him now then. You know? I like that plan. Oh, we should have turned the curse into a attack. That was dumb. It's fine. It's not gonna matter. Yeah, the Tyranny's unofficially upgraded. I would like to officially upgrade it at some point. The heck is this? What the heck is this? Alright, well, we block. Man, the Bulwark being upgraded is huge. Alright, it's like I got rid of all my strikes. Hey, Defend got upgraded. That's perfect. Royal Gamble, definitely something we want to take with Stardust eventually. Then like another deck. 3 out of 3 for the Tyranny. God, Orbit unupgraded. What a card. It's hard to play. It's certainly hard to play. Guess I'll just block for 11. Maybe I should have waited for a 12 block, but it's fine. Can exhaust here. Can Gather Light, play our Royal Gamble. Bulwark, perhaps? It's not going to be that good, but we do get to full block. Okay, there's our astral pulse. Love to see it. Goes bang. Don't need to play too much else here. Get rid of the defend, get rid of the strike. I guess we should have gotten rid of the metamorphosis on this fight. No real point in metamorphosis. We're already full blocking this turn. I don't know if he attacks next turn. Find out. Yeah, he does. Okay. Well. Either way, it's fine. Black hole. Another way to actually solve AoEs, besides just Astral Pulse. I mean, Metamorphosis is like a card. I think I like the black hole. I think our deck's starting to look pretty good. This question mark ended up being a fight. But who's counting? This seems fine. Just do 40 straight away. 57. Ow. Okay. Yeah, never seem to have the energy to get the orbit out there. That's my problem with orbit. Just a little slow sometimes. Am I ever gonna have enough for Royal Gamble? That's probably not true. Yeah, there's a reason not to play Stardust. It's for that turn right there. Okay. Metamorphosis. Kind of cards you want to see. It'll take 6 more? Yes, well. I think they're dead? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we could have played our sword for block. Should have done that. Crush Under's kind of good. Terraforming kind of good for the Stardust play. Hard to maintain with a parry sword. But it is a lot of extra damage. Not bad with the Astral Pulse either on the Decimillipede fight. Could be worth quite a bit. I think it's okay. It was a terraforming deck. Could gain gold, take damage, or gain clumsy. If I gain gold, take damage, maybe I want to take a different route than going through the elite. Want to hit up this shop probably, so we'd be doing that anyway. Let's gain gold. Color this card. Could add one. What else are we looking for? We're looking Child of Stars. Yeah, it's like I was like, we could just find Child of Stars in here. Then that would be perfect. Okay. Rock potion. 45 HP, 2 potions that are okay enough. I think we do Child of Stars. Could take Bing Bong here. Could take the Bing Bong here. When was the last time you had Subway? It's been a while now, actually. I don't know. 3 weeks ago? It's been some time. Boy. I really don't feel like taking 5 extra damage here. Decimillipede fights can sometimes hurt a lot. Unlikely to do 40, but I guess we could go the safe route, just not spend any of our money here. That's also true. Mr. Struggles. I'll take Mr. Struggles. Maybe I don't want to go to the shop. Maybe I'm happier to heal. Do the random. I did the random. All right. God, I want to upgrade the orbit so bad, though. I want to upgrade the orbit. Is Decimillipede. Okay, we get extra energy, which is neat. Found black hole, which is cool. We can charge, get rid of this, get rid of that. Defend. Tyranny? Maybe that's okay? Okay. God, what do you do here? I guess Falling Star's like not that useful. It's kind of crazy to get rid of it though. Kind of unfortunate to draw. Royal Gamble probably. Would if I could. Would if I could. I was thinking about terraforming Stardust. No, we don't have a lot to do with star support, it's true, but we do have enough. Let's see. Orbit. Kill here. Take no damage. Yeah, you meant to exhaust? I got that. Could parry Sovereign Blade. Could use an energy potion here too, just to make the fight very solved. I don't like making the fight very solved. Like, I think parry Sovereign Blade into Metamorphosis. I was gonna say into Child of Stars, but into quite possibly, like, well, no, Child of Stars works too, and then we can do that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Energy Paw sounds pretty good, yeah. Makes the fight simple. Just knockout blow. Could just devastate instead of Stardust, okay. Bag of Prep, that's a great one. Collision Course, still pretty good. Glimmer gets better. I think I like Collision Course a lot. It's just free damage. Crash Landing also very good though. Helps in a lot of fights. Not necessarily this one though. Crash Landing gonna be hard to play on this fight. Alright, this did end up being a fight. At least we'll get our fishing rod. Glimmer's better since you have energy via orbit. I mean, maybe. I like don't know if I'm gonna have that energy though, long term. Good use for the rock pot. That was pretty good. They all just died. Cosmic Indifference kind of works well. Wouldn't hate the glow either. Have 3 defense upgraded. That's nice. Got like a lot of okay defense. I don't know, maybe we scale okay into the fight. You know what's funny is Terraforming into Celestial Might makes Celestial Might not a terrible card. 2 damage for 48's not bad. Cosmic is good. I think Cosmic is good. Yeah, the average Stardust run. Hopefully. Do you have 0 cost cards to get back? Because I have Collision Course. It's mainly so I can get back the Stardust on a better turn. But Glow helps set up Stardust in a very similar way. So I could go with either. Only because I've been lacking in Star Gen, but this is a block card. Both are good. Let's rest. Okay. Starting with extra energy is very nice on this fight. Metamorphosis, I think, is something I want to do. Yeah, that seems pretty great to me. And then we'll Venerate. Oh, and then we'll Gather Light. And then we'll make it so. Haha. Yeah, Metamorphosis gens cards. True. True. Anyway, speaking of genning cards, God, I do love that. That feels great. The strike can go away. We don't want to see strike anymore. This is their big damage turn. So I wouldn't mind playing Cosmic. Could play it on the Stardust. They have one more turn of vulnerability. Could just play it on the Comet. What am I thinking? We could draw the Comet. Yeah, we actually can just draw the Comet, and then we can put Black Hole on top. I could play the Gather Light. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. Then this should block for a lot. Sweet. Oh, we should have done that first. Whoopsie daisies. Should probably held on to energy for next turn. This is okay, we're building up to the big Stardust turn. Poor black hole value? Yeah. It's a shame, really. Where's my Stardust? Do I want to block hard? Kind of want to block hard. Do I want to Venerate more, though? Did I just get rid of Make It So? Don't feel like I get rid of Make It So. Well, no, I should have gotten rid of Make It So, because we don't want to accidentally draw it. I guess that's true of Photon Cut as well. Like, we just leave it there, right? We just leave the Vigor there. Yeah. That seems correct. This seems correct. Yeah. I'll do. Okay. Tropic Brew? Do I really care about that more than a rock potion? I don't know. Wait, it comes, Make It So comes back if you exhaust it. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Either way, we weren't going to play it, but that's funny. That's funny. I totally forgot about that. So we have Void Form, Decisions here is sort of the combo piece to get 1,000,000 stars. If we can retain Royal Gamble, it makes it more often. Makes it happen more often. Could also Decisions, Metamorphosis be kind of crazy. I think Void Form's also pretty good. We'll do the Decisions, though. Okie dokie. So we're facing the Test Subject. Test Subject demands that you have at least some block. which we have block. We have block in the form of Child of Stars. We have Metamorphosis. I think the deck is overall pretty good. Last boss fight went pretty well anyway. The Pipe Dream, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Diamond Diadem is actually really nice. I haven't tried the new Diamond Diadem, but I feel like this is pretty good for us. It really lets us set up, and we have a lot of setting up to do. Though we have a lot of block as well. The 5th card being free each turn could be good. Stamp on Stardust would be nice. Yeah, Stamp on Stardust would be great. Could take extra energy as well. Though it's less of a problem with Orbit. Yeah. Scarfright might reduce the cost to 0. Yeah. Right, which gets in the way of block sometimes. Although decisions being 0 is probably going to be helpful more often than not. Yeah, I know. The Scarf is... it's pretty good. Also, free sword sometimes, right? It's pretty nice. Free Metamorphosis. Might want to upgrade the Metamorphosis. Just to make it more consistently add some good cards to our deck. Been getting kind of lucky with it so far. Both of these are good. I feel like if we have time to set up, like this is kind of like this buys me like 2 turns, right? What else? The other thing that this does... the other thing this does is it really makes the floor fights pretty easy, so we get there at full health. Yeah, I don't know. I think both are good. I'm going to do Diamond Diadem, because I think it has a place here. And it doesn't always have a place on runs, at least not anymore. Could do shops. We definitely want to hit a shop. The last shop is on this like singular path. We could go on just one path here. I have died more often going on like the one single path than I have on like any other route. Not that it really matters that much, but for some reason, I know we could also just get to this shop early. Yeah, old Diamond Diadem was kind of a problem. I liked it. Stardust. Okay. Venerate. Don't play Stardust. Yeah. Definitely had the potential of being way too broken. Depending on decisions right now. We don't have anything good to draw with it. Or we have lots of good things that we could draw with it. Never found a hidden cache. I guess I want to draw kind of badly. Cool. Cool. Well, that might happen. Okay, this could turn into a bad fight. It was definitely a risk that I shouldn't have taken. But it's all gonna be okay. I can feel the fact that it's gonna be okay. They should have done huge forge there. Jesus. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Floundering, that's what. Huge flounder. Simply draw sword again? Oh, I guess we could play this too. Yeah. Okay. Like, near death? Cool. Let me throw this in there. Draw sword. Drew sword. Okay. Touch Insanity. That's neat. Alrighty. Waffle, where are you at? No waffle. A little bit of a shame. His deck is begging for retain. Yeah, it really is. Just like strong things that guarantee wins. I mean, I can't say I don't, but there's... Okay, actually, this is actually a great question. There's literally nothing in this game that guarantees a win. There are just things that make wins way, way more likely. But this is still a card game at the end of the day. Could just wait on like giant Stardust, Akabeko, never play an attack. Could take Second Child of Stars. Have a little bit more block in the deck. Could take Strength and Dexterity up with Rainbow Ring. It's not too unlikely to happen. Stable Serum's pretty good for the deck too, but so are both of these potentially. Well, Touch of Insanity is just kind of fun. Maybe Stable Serum is just the buy. Akabeko, impossible with Parry Sword? I mean, it's not impossible, you just don't do it. It's the idea you had? Well, it certainly makes those cards bad. It's true. Yet another reason why Forge is bad. Gigantification Potion guarantees a win? Could be actually. Could be true. Well, I don't think there's any guaranteed win going on right now. I think we misplayed that last fight so hard that we could die very easily now. I like Rainbow Ring. But I also like all these other cards. I don't know if I want the Royal Gamble. We have a weird amount of star generation. Decisions is really, it's up there. Guess we'd like to draw 5 cards with it. We already have a lot of upgrades that we want. I don't hate Second Child of Stars. Do I want it more than Rainbow Ring? Rainbow Ring's really good. Gonna keep coming back to that. Have second shop. True, yeah. I mean, we have a second shop, but we have first shop. First shop is really important right now because I don't want to die. True, Gigantification Potion, maybe not the best against test subject. True, does let us up throw on big play. I was thinking like the Retain Potion potentially. I don't know, maybe in that case it is Rainbow Ring. Whatever. We bought it. It's good value. It'll be good no matter what. Diamond Diadem is going to be good here. But of course... What is this fight? Do I want to do an Astral Pulse? Like gather light? What am I doing here? Let's see. Ooh boy, maybe I should stop playing. I'm feeling like I can't be bothered to do math, and that's a bad idea. Anyways, I think there's no way we don't play Astral Pulse here. Should probably kill this guy if we play the Gather Light as well. And then we get the strength off of that. I don't know. That feels correct. Took a long time to decide that. Shouldn't have been that hard. Pale Blue Dot. Pretty good card. Glad we didn't take any damage during that fight. This fight sucks. I hate this fight. Oh, it's Parry Bulwark. Drew our Stardust early. Stardust not going to be the best in this fight anyways. Should have taken a lot longer on the cultist fight so we didn't have to struggle so hard here. I'm already feeling pressured, so precognition potion on what? Maybe orbit? Doesn't feel quite right either. No, I do think we have to use this. Maybe just on Metamorphosis, like, get our cards out there in time. Bank on a good Metamorphosis. Those are pretty bad ones. X-cost cards. We don't like them. We do have another Tyranny incoming. Sorry, we have another Stardust incoming. How much am I blocking? Not all of it. Not unless I do that. Okay, we got Royal Gamble. And Decisions. Makes the Stardust a lot better. I don't know if this Astral Pulse is better or not. But it does give us a strength up on the Stardust. Could do the Stardust next turn, but it'll be 2 strength down. So I don't know that the upgraded yeah, it literally won't make a difference whether we do the Stardust next turn or not. So I feel like we do it this turn. 6 times 24 is a lot of damage, but it's not that much damage. But should be enough damage to probably win the fight. Okay, Decisions got upgraded. That's good. We want it to be upgraded. Crescent Spear. Or a combo deck that's running sword stuff. Yeah. This is what it feels like. Stars just kills now? Yeah, it does. It does just kill. I didn't do the math, but yeah. I'm looking at this other Gather Light as if we just need it for extra star gen. It's also just block in a deck that doesn't have a ton of block. But if really clogs up the deck. I don't know. I don't want to clog up the deck anymore. Second shop. Here we are. Okay. There's the Lee's Waffle. Should have saved the money. Spectrum Shift. Haven't seen you all run. Fasten? What are all these things doing here? Man, I wish one of you had advised me to save some money for this shop. That would have been nice. Could have bought a Lee's Waffle plus a Fasten. Probably the Spectrum Shift too. That'd have been good. Well, to be fair, the Rainbow Ring helped us. This way is 2 elites guaranteed. This way is an elite right now, though. I think I'm going to go for the 2 elites guaranteed and rest here. Gremlin Horn. Okay. Tyranny. Can't play the Decisions. And so far, it's been kind of hit or miss. Or sorry, hit and miss. I'll just play the Terraforming, and then hopefully we get lucky. Why are so many plans about getting lucky? It's probably a bad sign. Good job, Mr. Struggles. So we have 14 damage on this thing. Do I need a, like, Gigantification Potion here? Just, like, try to get a kill? Do we Bulwark? Bulwark's not going to be very helpful on this fight. So let's see what our Metamorphosis gives us. Okay. I've seen better. God, draw order dependent decks suck. What did we put in there? Heavenly Drill plus Radiate plus Devastate. At least Devastate's kind of fine. Can triple Devastate damage to kill one of these guys if we have to. And we definitely might have to. Is there anything I would want to draw next turn? In particular? Over 2 block? Maybe. This isn't terrible Stardust value. Been getting drill a lot on these fights. It's been kind of rough. Guess we can use our rock potion here to kill. It's kind of nice. Get another block. Okay. Take a little less damage. But I'm still gonna have to heal after this. But you never know. Jesus, dude, stop attacking me. Like, seriously. What the hell is this? He's trying to kill me. He's doing a good job of it, too. 60 damage. Cool. Alright. Fencing manual, that's fine. The Child of the Stars here. We never did take that second one, sure. Probably heal. Gotta go into another fight after all. This is gonna be another very, very tight one. Let's not weaken this turn. There's no real point. So we could maybe play Royal Gamble when it shows up. I hate this game sometimes. Okay. Metamorphosis. We got to upgrade our sword. That's kind of cool. Tyranny, so I don't, like, die? Yeah. Tyranny, so we don't, like, die. Please stop killing me. I don't think Black Hole is going to be all that good here. I feel like Parry's pretty alright, though. This 17 block, after all. Hegemony, we could have, like, some pretty sick cards. Take one. One of the biggest radiates you've ever seen. 40 damage. Sarcasm, by the way. Dude. Okay, we do have an Astral Pulse, which I guess is good for the block. 9 times 4 is only 37 after all. And I don't mind getting rid of this. I don't mind getting rid of that. Do we play this turn or not? That's the real question. I feel like it's better to play it. Oh, right, bombardment. Alright. Forgot we just could, like, infinitely play cards sometimes. I'd like a reliable option to get upgraded blade. Me too. Maybe I do put another gather light. Nah, we'll be fine. I think that'd be pretty sick. Is that our last defend upgraded? Yeah, all our basic defends are upgraded. Okay. Alright, let's not go down the path of death. Hopefully we don't actually have a fight here. In our question mark zone. Play Metamorphosis, see what it gives us. Some stuff, that's for sure. Tyranny, and we can't play an attack. God, I would love a potion for the upcoming battles. Make it so can come back. We learned that earlier. This gets the kill. This blocks. This plays a skill, so we get that. Okay. I don't think I ever got all my basic defense upgraded. You know? Can't say it's the norm for me either. What do we get rid of here? Probably beat into shape, but maybe not. Maybe just make big sword and win. Not gonna be that big of a sword. I don't know. This feels okay. Stardust. Sorry, Child of Stars. Could do Second Child of Stars. Gets a sunblock later on. Could also kill here. Did I play a skill yet? No, I played a power. That's right. I'll exhaust it. Then I'll do damage. Okay, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Collision course, supermassive. Hey, Megaso came back. I'm concentrating so hard right now. Feels like too much. I should have terraforminged. We would have had the damage if I just terraforming that hit. We wouldn't have had to eat some extra damage here. Well, maybe I'll draw a 0-cost attack. Why be good when you can be lucky? Second Cosmic, maybe? Feels like it's a hard thing to play at all times. Maybe I just go into the deck with what we got. Maybe I play Furnace. I don't know. I don't think I want to play the Furnace. Please don't be a fight. God damn. Okay. Okay. Not the worst fight for us, potentially. Game is like, so you wanted a fight, but I think this is actually okay. We have 1, 2, 3. We'll play a lot here. Miraculously, that killed no one. We have no stars, so we might as well draw an extra card next turn. Okay. How are the cards? Power of Friendship always wins? Does it? That's good. Would have been worried for a second if not. Okay. We can kind of just guarantee our victory. Putting some sort of attack on top. Maybe debris? Yeah, debris. Well, Sovereign Blade just does it. Okay, cool. I think I'll skip still. And forced to rest yet again. Didn't get a potion, of course. Potion luck's been pretty abysmal. But at least we have the 1 dexterity potion. Okay, we're on the fight. God. This is not an easy fight. This is a terrible hand for this fight, too. So 1. Go blue dot. Not the worst. Could draw this next turn. 2, 3, 4. So we at least have 5 in there, and then we could do this. Get rid of you and you. We still don't take damage, but it's close. It's a near thing. So Child of Stars. Child of Stars. Tyranny. Play the Astral Pulse just to not take as much damage on this turn. God, apparently I needed more time to set up. Destroying all defense in one turn is also an interesting strategy. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the game just wants you to draw all your defense in one turn. It's true. God, we could have used the energy. Maybe I should have taken the energy relic over Diamond Diadem. I think that's true. I think over the course of this run, the energy relic would have just been way better. I mean, I know it would have hit our consistency somewhat too, but like we've needed to play cards that we've drawn and we haven't been able to. It's not like Orbit's been appearing innately or anything. Anyways, I was planning on doing this for block. So let's do it. 39. Okay. We can play Black Hole. I think it's still right to do Gatherlight. Weaken them up. Stardust blocks for a little bit more too. Okay. Take 1. It's not too bad for the big turn. Am I ever going to get to Royal Gamble in time? Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to exhaust any of these cards right now. I really don't want to exhaust my Cosmic. I could just exhaust the Dive Bomb, but the Dive Bomb's how I'm planning to kill him this turn. And not take damage. Yeah, I don't want to kill... I don't want to get rid of any of these. Could get rid of the Sovereign Blade. Wait, maybe it's just get rid of Sovereign Blade. What's that doing for you? Nothing. It's doing 22 damage. Simply don't have the energy. Okay. We do want to play the Orbit. I do want to play the Metamorphosis. It's really good. Do want to play this. I'm going to Rock Potion him. The one way I can't play this frickin' Bombardment. Yeah, exactly. Blade isn't that big. It doesn't really matter. Venerate, so I can like play some cards later, maybe? Who knows? Okay. Crush Under, not terrible here. Terraforming, not part of the plan anymore. Was part of the plan at one point in time. The time is gone. Crush Under genuinely being useful. Hey look, we got a big sword back. We could just use it this turn too. Cosmic. We take one? Could be worse. Okay. Building up time. Don't want the parry. I guess I want to play the Photon Cut so we can play the parry. Put Bombard on top of the deck again. Maybe I don't play the Glow. I was planning to play the Glow, but maybe we don't play Glow. We proc the Rainbow Ring once again. We're at 7 decks now. 7 decks is real good. Maybe Bombardment is less important than block. We have one extra draw anyways. I don't need to play this defend. Somehow we haven't managed to play a 0-cost Bombardment despite having Tyranny. This game's interesting sometimes. Could get rid of the charge here. Could get rid of the Astral Pulse. Could block for us on a later turn. That's the thing about Astral Pulse. We guarantee Royal Gamble, which is cool. We unfortunately drew Stardust. Can always come back around to it. I want to say we've stabilized, but I'm not confident yet, so. We have 2 swords? Wait, what? No, we have 1 sword. Why did it look like there were 2 sword animations there? What? I don't know what that was about. Can't simply Stardust and win, sadly. Could make sure we have Bulwark for next turn. Could keep the weakness and vuln on him for a little bit longer, too. Then we can Venerate. Wish we had, like, a barricade. Hey, Wound can go. We got the 0-cost Bombardment. So, Bulwark, Defend. Oh, is it one of my exhaust pile? It's one of my exhaust pile. Oh, it still counts. I was really confused by that. Oh, that's weird. Okay. It's weird that works that way. Oh. So are these just tough runs to navigate, or am I bad, or both? I mean, I know I handled the first fight of the act really poorly. That's probably, like, what first got us into trouble here. We can put whatever we want on top. There we go. Just looking to see this. Just wanted to guarantee the Photon Cut for next turn. Or sorry, the Stardust. I don't have anything that accidentally makes me draw, right? No, might as well hit here. Okie dokie. Stardust should win, because it's going to be 32 times 10. No, more than 10. A lot more than 10. 2 million more than 10. Hey, look, that's a big sword. So, we like big sword. 127 damage. Or, how about well over 400 damage in a card? We could win either way. God. It was too much of a struggle to get here. I don't even feel good about this victory. 175 block from that Stardust. I like that we got to see that all at once. GG's indeed. Hoo hoo hoo. Up to 43. Up to 43. I don't know, should I call it quits here? Should I continue? Been having a real doozy of a run or two. That didn't feel clean. Neither did the silent run. The silent run wasn't clean at all. I've been making mistakes, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I just make mistakes. Up to 43. Got a little close with those two elites. Yeah, now I'll call it here. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that was a very close one. Yeah, lost a lot of HP on the Decimillipede. Had to rest. We had to rest so often. God, yeah, the Cultist. The Devoted Sculptor. 36 damage. Never should have taken that much damage. I don't know. Maybe I drew poorly too. I drew a lot of blocks on bad turns at some point. Held these two fights with 0 damage loss. That was thanks to Diamond Diadem. Again, I don't know. Like, more energy on this fight, we never would have taken all that damage. Then, yeah, 16 HP. The Soul Nexus did just 34 damage. This ended up being a fight, despite me not wanting it to be. That's crazy. Yeah, Necromancer doesn't like micro mistakes. Necromancer doesn't like... Actually, Necromancer really doesn't like macro mistakes. And that's the more important one. Similar with Regent in that way. I think Regent and Necrobinder are very similar on like how much they don't like macro mistakes. But I guess, yeah, Necrobinder not liking micro mistakes either is bad. Anyways. Yeah, I think I will call it here. I'll hopefully be feeling better, more up to things next time. But thank you all for joining. Hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. And the streak continues. 43. Only 12 more to go. And they're the hardest 12. So we'll see if we get very far. I don't know. That showing on Ascension 8 doesn't feel too good. But hey, we had like some really close calls on like Ascension 3. Right? There's some weird times in this game where you don't get exactly what you want. The draw orders end up being worse than you expect. Sometimes the game can be weird, so we'll see. Anyways, hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll see you in the next one.